Namaste and welcome to all my listeners. We recently undertook a spiritual journey to Nerur, a small village near Karur. It is in Tamil Nadu. It is known for its deep spiritual heritage and the sacred samadhi of the great saint Sadashiva Brahmendra. On the way to Nerur, we had the opportunity to visit several powerful temples and sacred places, including Namakkal, Kolli Hills, Kanchamale Siddhar Temple, Mayamma Siddhar Temple, and Mahendra Mangalam, where Kanchi Paramacharya had his Vedabhyasam. The significance of Nerur and the life of Sadashiva Brahmendra will be narrated by my husband, Mr. N.V. Panchanathan, who is a native of Nerur. He studied in a small school in Nerur, but yet today he is recognized internationally for his knowledge. Through this recording, I would like to share a simple thought that the success of a person does not depend only on prestigious schools or expensive education, but on an individual's dedication, hard work, commitment, and single-pointed focus. Now, I hand over the narration to my husband, who will share his childhood experiences in the streets of Nerur and the spiritual significance of Nerur and the significance of visiting the Samadhi of Sadashiva Brahmendra.
Hello, Namaste to everybody. Today I have planned to talk about my village where I was born. What is so great about this village? As every village in India is in its own way unique and great. Some places get glory because of the achievements of people who are born there. Some are very proud to be born in some place. I come under the second category. Today I am going to talk about a village which is very close to Karur. Now the Karur is globally known for both famous and infamous reasons. Karur is famous for Karur Siddhar. Karur is famous for the bank and many other industrious people from there. Now it is infamous, I don't want to talk about it. Nerur is about 7 kilometers away from this place. It's a beautiful village. I was born in that Agraharam. This Agraharam is again unique. Imagine an Agraharam which has got 2 roads. In between these 2 roads, there is a small canal which is flowing through. We always used to see, it's a tributary kind of thing from River Kaveri. There used to be 4 to 5 feet height water flowing through it. On both the bank of this canal, series of mango trees. This time of the year, that is April, May, you can see mangoes in the trees, and this is the time most of the people from the village who are all away studying in different schools love to come back to this place to spend the summer in this place. It's a great gala time when all the children will be playing on the road with whatever they can. We are all waiting for some mango to fall into the canal. Without even 1 second waiting for anything, we all jump into the river, drenching ourselves, and whoever comes out victorious, picking out the mango which is fallen into the canal. This place is very famous because many of the people who are born in this place are all over the world in different levels in life. My house in the village is one of the fairly big house. It's more than 50, 60 years. My ancestors and my father, my grandfather, everyone had lived. My father and my uncle are all known well in the village because each one is, the true sense, lived the Advaita life. They are very helpful, they are known. And I used to hear from my father that my grandfather will never eat without feeding at least one atiti at home. This is the time which I want to talk about this place. Maybe it is appropriate because in couple of months the Aradhana for the great Mahan Sadashiva Brahmam is coming up in the month of May. So it is His grace, probably I have been ordained to speak on this subject today. You may all be knowing about Sadashiva Brahmam. Many YouTubes have come, and his very existence and his attaining of divinity is all recorded. He has chosen the place maybe for many reasons. Closer to river Kaveri on the bank, and his samadhi is very close to river bank of Kaveri. He attained samadhi by going into a pit live and then slowly controlling his breath and left his life body. So even today, people have been experiencing his presence and they have been in communications with him. In this samadhi, while he was in the village, he has done several miracles. Why I am very proud is I am born in this village. I rolled on the road where he has walked. The mud on which he has walked has spread on my body. Looking at all these things, I am so proud to be born and lived in this village. Sadashiva Brahmam is the only Mahan who was trying to describe the unknown. He has sung many songs and his samadhi, which is located closer to Kaveri, is a place worth seeing. People who are there doing puja are highly dedicated, and there is a small Shiva temple in front of it. The story goes, as he has told people that he is going to attain samadhi, and he has said that a person would bring in a Shivling from Kashi, and it has to be installed in front of the samadhi. So the Shiva, which is in front of the samadhi, is Kashi Vishwanatheshwara. This samadhi is visited by great Sadgurus from Shringeri and as well as from Kanchi. This Aradhana is grandly celebrated for almost 6 to 7 days, and many great singers have visited our place and sung songs just like Tiruvayaru Aradhana. During the Aradhana time, there is no hotel or any place to stay. The people in the village, in the Agraharam, they used to accommodate people, known and unknown. Many of them, they just will come there with their small luggage, stay put in the houses, eat in the house, take bath in river or in the canal, go and spend their time in the samadhi. And it is really the kind of oneness, irrespective of people, known and unknown, we used to entertain, was great. We used to feel very proud to feed all of them. And during the final day, people used to sit on the road and eat. Lot of people used to volunteer to serve. Imagine almost a mile length. People used to sit on both sides of the road, fed 3 or 4 rows of leaves on plantain leaves, sitting and eating and singing these divine songs of Sadashiva. Now I understand it is not celebrated in the same way because of various reasons. But I am fortunate to have spent many years watching this great Aradhana. Since my family has been dedicated and highly involved, my grandfather, subsequently my father, used to carry the photos of Sadashiva Brahmam. It's so heavy. My father is almost 6-footer and fairly hefty, so he could carry that. He used to do it with great devotion. This Samadhi you must visit to spend some time and get his grace. Go into kind of meditation, be in his presence. At the end of this program, I shall leave the telephone number of the person who is given his house for people to come and stay and eat. This gentleman also is born in this place without taking his permission. I don't want to reveal his name, but he lived in United States. He has not forgotten his native place and left the house for public use. Hats off to him. My house is currently Shingeri Mutt. They are performing the puja there, and we have a mutt for Kanchi house in the same village. And in the village there is Vallalar's place. You can see all in a day. Quiet, calm, and peaceful. I'm very proud to say I studied in a very small school at the entrance of the village. My early days are hardly 2-3 years. I mean, first or second standard I must have studied. We had to walk nearly a kilometer. It's all fun. Now, there is my family deity, which is called Angalaman, which is also in the beginning of the village. She has somehow chosen me to communicate a few details to my family members, with which we could build the temple as per her request. The strange thing what he said in my dream was, this place is not what you see. It belongs to very old 10th to 12th century and belonging to Shola king. I was really I'm wonderstruck when later on I found archaeologists finding out that this place belongs to 10th to 12th century. It was really amazing. There is a Shiva temple. Today it is all, there are YouTubes on this, called Agnipureeswarar, which was in such bad shape. Some of the inscriptions nearer to the temple has only been able to assess and come to the conclusion that the area belongs to 10th to 12th century. About Agnipureeswarar, it's such a beautiful temple getting built now. People are spending, a lot of philanthropies are involved. This temple is also, there is a reference in Tirupugal because Arunagirinathar has mentioned about this. The story goes that after Lord Subramanya killing Surapadma in order to wash off the Brahmahatti dosha, has come to this place, taken bath in river Kaveri, and as per the advice of Agastya, has invoked Lord Shiva in Agni. That's why this place is called Agnipureeswarar temple. So it's a beautiful temple, very nicely built. Inside you have 18 Siddhas, Shiva, Subramanya. Subramanya is in with 6 faces, and the architecture inside is all taking you to really the 10th to 12th century build. There is no Rajagopuram as such. The person who is taking care of the temple is highly devoted. His name is Murugesan. He is doing a yeoman service to the temple without any expectations. And we even put some small money. He is not willing to accept it. He says, I am fortunate enough to service this great Lord. You can see his dedication and his sincerity. Such people, we must all be very proud that they are all existing in our amidst. The Devi who had come and told in my dream, she said that this temple belongs to 10th, 12th century, and she has asked me not to disturb a couple of things. The reason she said was, the Solar King I have directed, and he is the first person to build this small temple. As a mark of respect, don't change it. I mean, it was very strange to me that she has said so many things, and of course, whatever she has said and many things have happened is purely personal. I don't want to make it as a, personal glory here. But how divine experiences can happen and how it can lead you to narrate a couple of things to people who are close to you. Now, in the month of May, there will be Aradhana for Sadashiva Brahmam. Even now, the place is very small. There are no hotels. So if people want to go, they can stay in Trichy, so they can stay in Karur, take a vehicle, an auto or a car or any other mode of transport. Those who want to stay there for some time, you can stay in a number which I am giving. This was an individual's house. He has left it for the public. For those who want to, spend a little bit of time and spiritually inclined. You can always call this number 9944532919. Bhanu Mami. I need to say a few things about this person. Like a mother, she feeds people. Not everything ultimately is business. That's a different matter. The way in which she wants to serve, the way in which she wants to feed, is a pleasure to see. I need to mention this personally because of her dedication. And lastly, I wanted to thank my friends who took us, me and my wife and my friends, all of us in this journey. Since I have been talking about this village so much to them, they were asking me and they were responsible for taking us to this place and spend this time. Thanking you all for listening patiently this narration. I wish you get the Brahman's grace by visiting this place.
Namah Shivaya.